Hello and good evening. It's 10:16 here in the Bronx. Tuesday, March 25th. It's been a while since I've posted any sort of geopolitical type of videos, but a lot has happened since then, namely Trump's election to presidency. And uh, as you may or may not have followed, one of my sessions is concerning BRICS and the BRICS versus the G8 countries. Sorry. Now, this video is actually going to be fairly short because it doesn't need to be any lengthier than it is. And contrary to other videos that I've shared, this will also not have any type of like supporting graphics, data, things like that. It's purely conjecture. But as what I think the American people have witnessed after Trump's election, um, there has been nothing short of a lot of questions as to what's going on in this country, right? So basically, I'm just putting this out there. It's just my fundamental belief, I guess you could say, that the that BRICS is here in America, and you can reference my other videos. You know, uh, the where I conjecture and essentially theorize on the connection between and the consistent connection between Trump, the KKK Nazis, and also Russia. Um, but um, in those videos, I basically was comparing and contrasting the trajectory of both the BRICS and the G8 countries, specifically United States, and how there had already been a breach as far as the financial equilibrium between those two countries. Now, just to get to the point, when I say BRICS is here, what I mean is I think that when we see Elon Musk and how he is an unelected official, essentially making all of these huge governmental type of decisions, um, he is a representative of South Africa. South Africa being one of the BRICS countries. Now, similarly, whenever we take a look at how close of a relationship there is between Trump and Putin, we have to recognize that that is essentially Russia um, enacting some sort of diplomatic power that overrides our normative historic political modus operandi as Americans. And so there, at least you have South Africa and Russia influencing our politics. You could maybe think of Russia's influence as an external international type of influence, whereas Elon Musk, being a representative of South Africa, is influencing our internal domestic American politics. And we can see the type of damages that it's caused already. Now, we could also say, well, what about the other countries? But India and India's Prime Minister Modi is very butt buddies with Trump also. So it doesn't, um, it's not incompatible with what I'm positing here and right now that BRICS is essentially here. No, it's not necessarily a troop or army of people representative of these countries invading our homeland. Rather, it's an infiltration through political means. I think specifically very much apparently observed in Musk himself. And that's just basically my point. I didn't think I really have to go into much details about it. I think everybody's kind of aware that the ways that Musk has been influencing our politics and even the I don't want to call him vice president because I don't think of him as such, but the vice president Vance has been very aware that even his power is limited in comparison to Musk, and even Musk's presence is that much more visible as opposed to Vance also. So yeah, I think that it's kind of apparent. But the BRICS countries are here. The BRICS countries are already influencing our politics, and I think it's nearly an inevitability and afterwave considering the financial breach that has happened in terms of the equilibrium between the G8 and the BRICS countries. um, that the BRICS countries have the money and therefore the power, and now America is essentially being dismantled. I have no prognosis. Um, I don't know what happens after this because this is all very new. Um, so even if we take a look at how the the Department of Education has been slashed by 50% and it's on its way to essentially be eradicated as a structural power within the United States, the most I can say this is unpredictable, right? So who knows exactly how this is going to happen, what's going to happen after this, but um, yeah, I think it's not even just like speculation necessarily as much as like when you study these things in such depth and over time, for as much as I have, you'll just see that this is just kind of a war that has been going on, a financial war specifically that's been going on for quite some time. And not long ago, did the BRICS exceed the financial gains of the G8 countries. So the financial war had been won, and after the financial war had been won, it's only a matter of influence socially and politically. And I think that right now we're seeing the political effects of that change, which will inevitably affect the social changes. But I think it's just nearly like a simple objective of um, observation to say that the BRICS countries are here. I mean, thanks for your time.